to discuss the company's fourth quarter performance. Mr. Baheti, thank you very much for your time. Sir, for the quarter, there is a loss of about 108 odd crores or so. Can we begin there? Could you tell us what happened in the quarter?
No, in fact, for any kind of a tea plantation company which is based out of North India, will have a loss in the fourth quarter because of the seasonal nature of the business. We have to compare it as compared to the fourth quarter of last year, and also look at the cumulative full year numbers, because that will be a real representative. The loss will always be there because in the month of January, February and March, tea plantation does not produce anything in North India because of the winter months.
Okay. Isn't there any way to reduce the loss, sir? I mean, if there aren't operations...
No, see, basically for a tea plantation company, it's going to be second quarter and third quarter is going to be bumper, and last quarter and first quarter will be lower, only because of the production cycle per se. So, this will remain as far as the company is concerned, which is in plantation in North India.
Okay. How are tea prices shaping up for this season, sir?
Now, if you really look at last year's number, there had been two major impacts which has affected negatively the overall operating profits. First, we lost around 10-11 rupees per kg on prices, and the cost has gone up, particularly on the wage side and the welfare expenses. That is basically because there had been excessive production in Kenya last year, in the month of January, February, March of 2016. But as we come into the new year 2017, Kenya has lost around 50 million kilograms of production. African prices are up by around 15-20% in the first 5 months of their auctions. India opened the season with a very good note on prices. So I think we had gone through a cycle which was a negative cycle for last 3 years. It looks like 2017-18 is a change of cycle, with already indication of higher prices both in overseas market as well as in Indian markets.
Can you tell us how your operations are doing in terms of the exports at least? What might your guidance for FY18 be in terms of your exports?
See, for normal year, we normally export 20 million kilograms out of our Indian production. Last year, we dropped to around 15 million because of excessive production in Kenya. Kenya being short now, we should be able to get back to 20 million kilograms this year. So as compared to last year, we are looking at 5 million kilograms of extra exports happening out of our company's production in India.
Is there anything on the radar that could impact prices negatively, sir? I mean, as you look ahead?
If you really look at last 3 years, the prices have remained in a particular band. If the fundamentals of the industry continues to be very strong, the production has remained only in a range in India. It can't really increase much because the area under tea plantation continues to be the same. The demand is growing now. I think there has been a lot of inventory drawdown. So fundamentally it looks very strong. The prices looks like it will go up. Whether it can go up much more than what generally people feel, we believe that 15-20 rupee per kg increase is something which will happen. If there are shortages which can be really come up more in Africa, the prices may even go up more. Because if the production remains same and the exports from the country happens more because of the shortage in Kenya, there is no doubt that there will be pressure on prices in India and the prices would go up. So we are looking at on a positive side, unless of course something untoward happens that the prices get negatively impacted. But as of today, we don't see any of those factors to really play.
Okay. All right, Mr. Baheti, we're going to leave it on that note. Thanks.